Guys, Kimmy Stu here back in the video. Today's video is why Brody wasn't told on my island. So let's begin. I have Brody on the bass because Jeff was on the bass, so that's the reason he's on this team. So episode 2, Katie and Izzy swap teams. Brody would jump, Jeff jumps, Courtney jumps, Courtney doesn't jump, and everybody else jumps. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, and then 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 10 chickens and 11. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. So the bass would win. Actually, DJ just jumps. That's 2, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. So the gophers would probably still get the advantage because only one person didn't jump. So they win the challenge. And Zeke still says his comment. Brody wouldn't change that. Episode 3, the Big Sleep Challenge. Brody's not going to nearly last as long as Duncan or Gwen. So I feel like Brody would be in like that. I feel like Brody would be with Jeff, DJ. I feel like he'd get on with Duncan. And I think he'd like Sadie and Katie. I think he kind of would like them. Similar to how Jeff likes Bridget. I think Brody's not very good at dating because it is in the Redonkus race that Jeff does try to teach him the best he can. So I think what happens is they lose the challenge. I feel like Brody would try to go with Eva. Eva's not having it. She has MP3 player stolen. She goes. Episode 4 is Dodge Brawl. So Duncan and Harold still win the challenge. I don't think Brody would change the outcome of the challenge. Noah decides to be lazy and doesn't compete. Episode 5, not quite famous. So I feel like Brody and Tyler would be friends. So Justin competes Heather and Trent. And then on the bass, it's DJ, Bridget, and Courtney. Courtney still like one. DJ fails. Courtney breaks a violin. Jeff breaks his skateboard. And then Harold would end up doing the same because I don't think Brody would want to do it. So I think Justin still goes. Episode 6, The Sucky Outdoors. So this is where I think Brody and Tyler would actually have a friendship arc, and this is where they start to bond because Jeff and Brody are already best friends. And I don't think Brody would be part of the bullying of Harold. I definitely don't think Brody would be a part of that. So I think Jeff would be a lot more torn as a character. And Brody's talking to Tyler, Katie, and Sadie. I kind of think Harold would have liked Brody. I think it would be kind of funny if Harold's like, "You're not like Jeff. You're not with Duncan." It's like, yeah, well, go with the flow, dude. And I think Katie and Sadie still got lost. Brody would try to go and save them, but they would still vote for Katie. Okay, so now we get some actual changes. This is phobia factor. So we have Brody's trying to comfort Sadie. And the fears. Trent passes, Gwen passes, Heather passes, Izzy passes, Lindsay passes, Shauna fails, Owen passes, Fine Fear, Beth passes, Cody fails, Bridget fails, Courtney, DJ passes, Duncan passes, Jeff fails, Harold fails, Tyler, the chickens, fails despite the fact he's done his fear in the original, Sadie passes bad haircuts. For Brody, I feel like it'd be something like sharks or something, but he would probably pass or fail, and Courtney, they really need Courtney to do it, but she's not going to do it. So here's the thing though. Courtney and Tyler must vote for each other. Sadie, Jeff must vote for Tyler. Duncan and DJ, that's 4, and Bridget was voted for him. So I think what would happen is Brody would vote for Courtney. And these 5 vote for Courtney. These 4 vote for Courtney. The other 5 vote for Tyler. And Brody tries to persuade Jeff and says, we need to get rid of Courtney, she cost us the challenge. And I think Tyler still goes, pretty sadly. It sucks, but I think Brody wouldn't change that, unfortunately. Episode 8, Up the Creek. So the pairs. DJ and Jeff, Bridget and Courtney. Duncan and Harold will be Sadie and Brody. So I think Brody and Sadie are actually going to get talking this episode and actually get along pretty well. And I think that's going to be very important. Izzy still gets chased down with a CRMP, so she gets eliminated. Episode 9, Paintball Deer Hunter. Cody, he still gets mauled by a bear. Brody wouldn't affect that. Brody's a hunter. He tells Jeff how he likes Sadie, and he actually gets on with her pretty well. And Cody goes. Episode 10 is the cooking challenge. Heather still gets locked in the freezer. Owen eats the ribs. Jeff's the head chef. Brody's cooking with Sadie. Courtney and Duncan are cooking together. DJ, he's off by himself. Harold's still getting made fun of. They choose to get rid of Beth because of the tiki statue. Episode 11, this is where we have the episode where it's who you can trust. Okay, so Kaiming, DJ, Duncan, Gwen, Heather, Jeff and Bridget, the Bullfish, Trent gets sent to infirmary, Shauna, Owen, Courtney, Sadie, Shauna, Owen, Courtney still gets angry at everyone, gets mad at Sadie. Then Harold and Bridget, Lindsay and Heather, so Heather gets sent to infirmary. Then it would be Brody, and I think DJ. So DJ still goes off his mask. And I think they lose the challenge, but there's a different set of elimination tonight. Brody doesn't want to vote for Sadie, so he convinces Harold. And Jeff, he's friends with him. So I think Jeff's going to be nice enough to discuss to Brody, so I think he's going to agree with Brody in this one. And kind of feel bad for throwing off Tyler, so I think he's going to help him vote for Courtney. But Duncan, he's not going to have that. He's going to get them to vote for Sadie. And DJ also votes for Sadie. And Bridget also realizes that she likes Jeff. So she wants to keep Jeff happy. So I think here, Courtney actually goes. I think... No, it's still going to be Sadie. Brody sucks. Brody's going to be devastated that Sadie's eliminated and swears to win it for her. Episode 12, Basics Training. So, in Basics Training, we have Harold still forces to quit. Duncan and Courtney have their moment. Harold breaks the votes. Brody wouldn't affect the episode. I think Courtney still goes home. Episode 13, Harold wipes out seeing Heather's top come off. So, the girls versus the boys. So this episode will be an elimination because we have an extra character. The pass and the Gophers. I think the guys definitely win on the team. And between Lindsay, Heather, Bridget, Shauna, I think Heather's definitely going. There's no way Heather survives this elimination. So it's merge day, the merge cast. I think it's a very accurate merge. And the people that come back will still be Izzy and Eva. Okay. So, Shauna wins immunity. I don't think Brody would match her, and Eva goes. Episode 16. So Brody would just replace Heather. So he'd win immunity, and then because Heather never kisses Trent, he doesn't get sent home. So Duncan has his own lines, and even the guys are girls at this point. So I think the opposite would happen. Instead of a guy's alliance, I think LaShawn makes a girls' alliance. and they want to keep their guys around. And for Lashana, she gets Lindsay and Lindsay. She goes to Duncan, DJ, and Brody, and says we have to get rid of the couples because look, Jeff and Bridget are a couple. Trent and Gwen are a couple. Izzy and Owen are a couple. So they would decide to vote for Izzy because she's the bigger threat. LaShawn doesn't want to get rid of her alliance, but she'll do it to protect Gwen and Trent. She gets rid of Izzy. Episode 17, the bike race. So Izzy won't go off the episode by herself, and DJ wipes out, and Gwen wipes out, and everyone qualifies for the second. LaShawn would still wipe out in the first round. As even though Izzy's not there for the episode, I still think she'd wipe out. I'm sorry, this is the wrong episode. This is the hide and seek challenge. So LaShawn wins. So the girls' alliance is formed. And I think LaShawn wins immunity. I think Duncan call Owen out on the roof. And I think Trent would probably call DJ out. So Duncan, Trent, and LaShawn would have immunity. Bridget will call DJ out. And Duncan calls Owen. So I'm going to say Duncan, Bridget, and LaShawn have immunity. And I think Owen goes. I think he has the most amount of votes. Everyone would think it's a popularity contest more so in this timeline because Brody's also around. So I think they'd want to get rid of Owen. Episode 18, the bike race. So DJ wipes out Gwen. And LaShawn will still wipe out. Even though she's not with Izzy the entire time, still she needs to wipe out in the first round. But everyone else qualifies for the second round. So Lindsay could definitely cross the finish line because without Heather being a tricker, I think she could make it. Trent's really gonna make it bikes. Duncan wipes out. And Jeff. We know I'm just thinking between Bridget and Brody who'd cross. So between Brody and Bridget, I'm pretty sad to say that Bridget would cross before Brody, and I think due to the unfair ruling, Brody would wipe out. I think in this challenge, due to the unfair ruling, Brody gets sent home. So Brody would have came 2, 4, 6, 8. 8th place. 9th place. Episode 19. This is Client Screamer, DJ. Just DJ, there's no explanation. Episode 20, we have Wakanda Gone Wild. Alright, so Gwen still wins immunity. So Gwen wins the challenge. Duncan has Lindsay and LaShawn. They decide to work together. At this point, LaShawn has... Duncan's going to realize the guys are being outnumbered. They need to stick together. LaShawna's going to realize, actually, we should get rid of Bridget and Jeff, because they're a massive threat. They go for Jeff. Duncan would go for Jeff. Gwen and Trent definitely go for Jeff because they're friends. She's friends with Bridget. Episode 21. This is the triathlon, so it will be Duncan, Shauna, Bridget, and Trent, which leaves Lindsay and Gwen. So the eating challenge, Gwen and Lindsay, the race to down, Bridget and Trent, the remember the race runner, Duncan and LaShawn. So they think it's a popularity contest at this point. So between Gwen and Trent, I think Trent gets eliminated here as he would more likely win the popularity contest over Gwen. Episode 22 will still be LaShawn. There's no need to explain, it's just LaShawn. Episode 23, we have fan favorite character, Mr. Coconut, but no non-elimination. So 24 are either Yetis, so Duncan and Gwen, Bridget and Lindsay. And I think Gwen and Duncan can make it back faster than Lindsay and Bridget. And out of the two, Chef's definitely getting rid of Bridget because he doesn't like her more than Lindsay. Episode 25, are we there Yetis? So the dares around a moment, there's no way knowing what death they would have gotten. But they wouldn't be around Owen, so going off the original, I can safely say that the winner of the challenge, loser is Lindsay. She would not get her hair shaved off. Duncan and Gwen definitely have more resilience than Lindsay does. So Gwen and Duncan are the finalists of this season. That's actually quite interesting. So, yeah. That is really interesting. So, thank you guys for watching. This animation, I think, season might have gone. if Brody was in Soul Drum Island, so Brody would count ninth. That's pretty cool. And up to the merge, like, not a lot changed. I'm sorry for that character interactions. But I think after the merge, definitely changed quite a bit. And yeah, peace farewell.